Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Carl's Garage. Today's a very, very special video. As you guys can see in the title, we will be offering consultations to help people get their engines replaced, or at least answer a lot of questions. So actually, my wife is here today. You guys know Flash Custom Transfers, our main business. She came up with the idea and was like, babe, I'm gonna help you out because everybody keeps messaging you. And maybe sometime during this video, I'll put up all the comments and stuff like that behind us so that you guys can know and see how many people keep messaging us about their Kia and Hyundai vehicles and what they can do. So actually, at the time of this video, May 27th, we actually had our first consultation. And it was a gentleman. I recorded the call, and there's a whole process, whole 4-step process, and Shelly's gonna talk to you about that. But essentially, he didn't want his information to be out there. He didn't want the call to be out there. But my goal is to record these calls and put pieces of them out so that you guys can see and maybe get some questions answered during the call for free, just out there so that you guys can see it. And if you want that one-on-one time with me and to help you out, we can do that. But his issue was and actually I just found this out, it's called the catalytic overheating protection, COP ECU logic. That's what it's called. And it's actually for Kia Souls from 2012 to 2016. And I think there's another year in there too. He had a 2015 Kia Soul. He reached out because he thought he was under warranty. He's in California. He's not under warranty by any means. He's the third owner. He told me that he had the KSDS. Well, he actually didn't have the KSDS. So in order to book a consultation with me, Carl's Garage Straight Outta Content, you have to answer this questionnaire, which again, Shelly's about to go and answer everything for you guys. So that part wasn't actually accurate, but he answered enough questions to where I felt that I could help him, because I don't want you guys to pay for my time and then I can't help you. So say you have a V6 or something like that, I can't help you. But he had a 2015 Kia Soul, and I was able to help him because he has a catalytic converter issue, and he actually threw a code and the dealership told him there's nothing wrong with your car, which was a complete lie. And I had to inform him like, hey, print out, he's a kid probably in his early 20s, and his catalytic converter is overheating, which I'll do a separate video on this whole issue, but the catalytic converter overheats and debris from the catalytic converter goes back into the engine and messes up the piston rings and causes overheating because it's right there by the engine block, and causes a bunch of engine damage, which they have to replace. They have to replace it. So we spent 30 minutes on the call. He was actually late because he was in California and I'm here in Texas, but I still stayed on the call with him, gave him his full 30 minutes plus, and answered everything that he needed. Told him, email me back, if you have any questions. But it was success. It was a success. And again, I did record it. So I will be putting out half of it, not the part with him in it, but I will be putting out the part where I'm kind of explaining to you guys. And I hope to help more people like that. The reason why I'm charging for my time is because it's my time, right? There's nobody else out here on the platform, on any platform, that's taking their time to help you answer these questions. Because even though he bought the book, all my videos are out there, he still had a very unique, specific situation regarding his Kia Soul, and I was able to help him. So again, he doesn't want to be on camera or released publicly, and we won't. But I'm super excited that I was able to help him, and you guys will see some of that video here soon. So Shelly's going to talk to you about the process.
Hey guys, it is Shelly from Flash Custom Transfers, the wife of Carl. We came up with this process because, in the emails, in the Order Now, Flash Custom Transfers emails where you guys buy the book, we were flooded with appointment requests. So there was probably over 100 appointment requests. So I was like, babe, we need to figure out to get these people answered. You need to figure out, these videos aren't enough. You're still getting comments. You're still getting on both channels flooded with comments. So we sat down and came up with a system to help you guys and to get you set up for appointments. So there is a 4-step process. We do our job to really pre-screen you guys because we don't want you to pay for an appointment and you don't qualify or things like that. So the first thing we do, you reach out to us at straightoutofcontent@gmail.com, and that will be listed right here on the screen, honey.
Or at the bottom. It'll be in
the description. Okay. You send us an email. I send you a pre-screening questionnaire, just giving us some basic information, VIN number, make and model. Do you have the KSDS? What else is in there?
Let me see.
No, it's the pre-screen.
Pre-screen. So we have it right
No,
here.
it's the, okay. Is it a salvage title? Is it a clean title? Rebuild title? Is your vehicle paid off? Is it financed? Have you purchased a book?
No, do you have the KSDS?
Oh, I already said that.
Okay. Have you purchased
The book?
Yep. Have you purchased a book? Have you been denied?
For any claims, is your vehicle currently running or is the engine failed? Provide a brief summary and, things like that. So we can have an idea. And then at the bottom, there is a disclaimer saying what will disqualify you from the appointment, such as the
V6 or V8 engine, because there's no recall on that. And what else? The Theta 2, so you got to have a Theta 2 engine. Not that there's not other recalls, right? So I'm glad that you said it. So he doesn't have the Theta 2 engine. He doesn't have the 2-liter or the 2.4-liter. So the 2 liters turbo, Theta 2, and the 2.4-liter, which is naturally aspirated, no turbo, which is also a Theta 2 engine. They're the same long block. He has the 1.6-liter NU MPI engine, but I was still able to help him, but it's only certain 1.6-liter engines in the Kia Souls and a few other vehicles that actually have the recall, but it's not necessarily a piston ring recall. It's his situation, he had an open recall for the catalytic converter, which he needed a special software that would help with the temperatures of the catalytic converter. And then he would actually have to go and get a new one. And if his engine was damaged, they would have to replace it. So that's why there's a lot to it.
So with the pre-screening,
yes,
we kind of scrub everything, pre-screen, make sure you qualify. Disclaimer at the bottom shows if you disqualify, just so there's no money spent without needed. And then once we approve you to move forward with the appointment, you will receive 2 consent forms, a media consent form giving us permission to film, record if we would like to use it for social media, for YouTube. As you know, this is all on the channel, on our platform, letting you know that what else is on our media consent? That's not the media consent.
Is it the bottom one?
No, it's another one.
So this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Letting us know the purpose of recording, just basically giving us permission to record you, letting you know the ownership of the content, we own it, things like that. And then there will be another consent form, which goes through, which you can go to the next one, talking about Carl. He is not certified to give legal advice, financial advice, anything like this. Go over. Disclaimer. Oh yeah, this is just a consultation for questions and concerns related to Kia vehicle to provide general information. Once you sign those 2 back to me, then you will receive an invoice for the consultation, and then we would schedule your appointment.
Once you sign them and send them back to me.
Yes.
Yep.
Once you sign. So there is a 4-step process, like we said, just to get to that point, just so we make sure you are good and golden. So then you would speak with Carl on a Google Meet, Zoom, a Google Meet face-to-face video call. And you can ask him anything you want. You can go on, he can call dealerships for you. Will you? Are those things that you offer?
Because that can take a lot of the time, and these are 30-minute blocks, I would need that might have to be separate. You know what I mean?
Maybe schedule that.
Yeah, because that could maybe schedule that. If that's what you wanted me to call the dealership on your behalf, I could do that. But again, I would need to really know first. Like, we would have to have a call first to even see if that's even viable. I've done that before in the past. I did that for Miss Sharon.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did it for Miss Sharon. I did it for myself. That's how you were able to go to the dealership and get my KSDS. You took the car there.
Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah, you took my car there and got it.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That is our 4-step process. So if you're interested, si habla español, necesito ayuda, you can email us and we can get you taken care of as well.
Yes.
Todo la gente si habla español. Yo hablo español poquito.
See, so she can help you in Spanish if you're Spanish speaking, or if you need anything, we can. Now again, if it's Spanish speaking, then she will be on the call, and again, all calls will be. Yeah, it's okay. All calls will be recorded, so that I can use them if I want to in future videos. Because again, everything that I do, and this video is we're gonna end it and make another one for straight into content. But everything that I do is available for free, right? I got somebody who told me today, which email was that, babe? Was it straight into content? Okay, so Mr. Bud. I'm not gonna say his last name. I don't know if he wants it, but Mr. Bud said, new engine ordered 7 days out. Have rental car towing paid by Kia. However, doubt this would have happened without book and videos. That's a long paragraph, but again, he was able to get the book, watch my videos, and get it knocked out. Some people need more help than others. I know a lot of people out there in California. California is a very strict state. They are not, they hate, you guys, we're here in Texas, so they're swapping engines all day. But you guys, I mean, not you guys, but people in California are having to go through hell and high water because they're trying to get rid of all gasoline engines out there, gasoline and diesel engine, any engine combustion that uses a fuel they're trying to get rid of. So it's gonna be very hard, and I'm here to help as much as I can. And again, everything is free. Like he didn't have to buy the book, but he purchased the book, and then he also watched the videos and obviously did it because he's 7 days out, new engine ordered, they got it. So it can be done. You just gotta make sure that you have the right vehicle, and you gotta make sure that you do your due diligence, which is what I've done, which is what a lot of other people are doing. And I'm actually gonna do a video on Bud's situation just so you guys can know. But I really wanna get this catalytic converter and this Kia Soul video out as well. But yep, that's gonna be it, guys. You can click the link in the description down below. You can email us at straightoutofcontent@gmail.com, and you can get the process started if you need me to help you with your situation. Again, I can't guarantee anything, but I've been doing this 4 years now, since 2020, and so many people have gotten their engines replaced. And you can even look in the comments. If you just click any video that I have pertaining to this issue, I don't think I have somebody saying that I didn't help.
No, I even seen a couple of emails where people are saying they got their engine taken care of because of your book and how they're thankful. But like we said, there's a lot of people in there requesting appointments. So they have specific questions, and they have purchased a book. So we have a lot of people who purchased a book that still need help. So these are that time is for you guys. Maybe we haven't answered, he hasn't answered a question that you guys have, so.
And that's the guy, he purchased a book, but he's like, this, I don't know what to do. They played him, they like took away his paperwork. It was crazy, his story was crazy. I'd never heard it, that's why I really want to talk about it. So I'm gonna do the video, and then I'll kind of talk about the section where he didn't want to be filmed on camera, because I shared my screen with him. So just so you guys know, there's gonna be a video call. So I can share my screen with you and tell you, I was able to go through the book, find the actual recall, which was right here, the part 573 safety recall report, 19V120. I was able to find that and say, hey, listen, you have the book. Go in there, print this paper out, go back into the dealership and say, hey, I got this code on my Kia Soul with the catalytic converter. This right here says it's a recall on it. You have to replace this. Because again, they don't know. These dealerships don't know. They just don't do the due diligence. So that's what, and he was extremely excited. Like, man, I got an answer. You know what I'm saying? I got an answer. It was
worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
And that's what we want. That's what we want him to do, to really be able to help you guys, and not just kind of leave that consultation like, dang, I really didn't get any answers. So we really knocked that one out the park. And
that's why Chelly came up with the vetting process, because if we don't vet everybody, then I would just be taking money and you guys would be telling me, oh, well, I got a V6. Well, there's nothing I can do. So then you just pay $50 for nothing. That's not what we're here for, right? That's not why we're here. I'm truly here to help people, again, either for free like the guy just did, or you know what I mean? All the people for free, or the people who purchased the book, or the people who need that next level because they have a very unique situation. But you have to pass the pre-screen. You have to pass the pre-screen. Otherwise, there's not much I can do. I can only tell you so much, right? I can only tell you so much, but I can't force the hand of a dealership, because each dealer is independent. They can do whatever they want. If you're 3 dealers in your area want to deny you, there's not much that can be done. You can keep screaming and calling, and if you have the right paperwork, if you actually have a real situation. But a lot of people, you know, my fuel pressure regulator went out. Can't get your engine replaced because your fuel pressure regulator went out. Can't get your engine replaced just because you have oil consumption, which is what he thought. He thought, I'm burning so much oil, I need to get my engine replaced. Unfortunately, that's not gonna do it. You have to, he said, so I gotta just keep putting oil in it? I said, yep. And if anything breaks on that car, you gotta replace it. Dang, he was like, man, I know it sucks, but that's it. All right, guys, so stay tuned for the next video.